This is a test. Vibus.
Um.
WTF did I join to?
What happened?
Vibes.
You joined Vibes.
Well, hello.
I
Apparently.
came back from eating and you were gone.
Yes. Hello. This is
I
a
can
be
tell.
right. This is our be right back screen, by the way. It's one of the screens that doesn't say be right back on it. Oops. My bad. Hello, people on TikTok. Crazy that TikTok just decided to send it to you now. At this point where I wasn't technically here. Hello. How we doing? Happy Sunday, everybody. I'm currently dealing with a bunch of technical stuff. Scuff, even.
So what happened?
Whew.
Welcome back. Oh dear.
Hello, yo name. Hello, yeah. So, we were streaming like an hour ago. We streamed for an hour ago. And then OBS just started dying again and again. It's
Did
weird.
it just refuse to work?
So, randomly, after pulling apart all of the complexities of past streams, just streaming in 2D, just chatting, no strain, apart from banning someone on TikTok.
OBS dying sounds familiar.
It would randomly disconnect and then immediately reconnect, but it didn't actually reconnect because it was the stream died when I did that.
Like the good old days.
And my like kilobytes per second, some like back-end technological stuff, went from 6,000 to 0. Maybe 4 if I was lucky. It just died. What's
By the
especially
way,
weird
Sue,
as well.
check your YouTube channel. There's a bunch of streams pre-scheduled for some reason.
What? Oh, this is restream. Why have you done this? They're meant to be. Don't make a. What is this? All right. Well, I'm delete. Oh yeah, what is this? Why
Well,
has
you
it
might
made a
want
new
that
one?
checking.
Dude, I don't understand any of this, man. Why is it made a new event and then streamed somewhere else? You dumbass. Delete. Get him out of here. Thank you, your name.
Pseudo.
Hello, Mystery.
6,000 to 0 pretty much means your computer had a stroke.
What's weird is as well, my internet connection, my Wi-Fi, my router is connected with an Ethernet cable. It is on
Pseudo?
1 bar. It is on the minimalist bar. So my PC also just doesn't have internet connection. But then the moment I started poking around, testing new things, now it works again. I don't know why. I didn't fix anything. I just sat down for like 5-10 minutes, went to troubleshoot it, and then it worked again.
My Wi-Fi is being funny too.
I did turn on the stream and turn it off again in a couple places. I guess every
Must
time
be
I
a
did that,
UK
it
thing.
made 2 events. But yeah, maybe the UK is going through an internet drought as well.
PSU. Heard there was internet issues.
Hello, Keza.
How's it going?
We are somehow functioning again. No reason why. Don't understand it. Hey, we've now got 6,700 kilobytes per second instead of
Bots
0.
running robots
Probably
learn
better.
How to
Just in
customize the
case
bot
TikTok
here.
becomes buggy, Ema go on Twitch.
That's a good idea, Mystery. I would recommend it.
.com.
I would recommend it. I've also learned I have a whole different way to handle nefarious people on TikTok text-to-speech.
We love functionality.
You just can't refresh the page. Yeah. I haven't done anything different, which is the real shit. I can't say, like, oh, I tinkered around and I fixed it. It just randomly stopped working, and now it randomly started working. It's just one of those things, isn't it? Ah,
Did
well.
you get an alert for the fires? My friends got them, but I was too busy dying in 32 degrees Celsius heat in Spain and Portugal.
Oh, yes. I was busy rotting on the couch watching TikTok videos. But I was there. I remember it. Yep, the whole of the UK got it all at once. Yes. Lovely. Ominous. But I've experienced a handful of those before, so I wasn't panicked or anything. Let me on the side before we
OMG, I
start
did.
up again.
It scared me so much.
Mm-hmm. Always something with them, isn't it? They always got to keep us on our toes.
I was in a car and it was scary.
Ooh, in a car doesn't sound very fun. Although at least, you know, it can't be too location specific. It's like, watch
wasn't
out,
driving,
there's a
yikes,
child
panic
you could
drivers.
run into now, or anything, you know? Hey, whoa, okay, hold on. That's weird.
Apparently it didn't work for some people, and for others they got it 2+ times.
That followers goal
Hi,
only
welcome back
appears when
soon.
we stop streaming. That's even weirder. Why would it do that? Maybe it was from the last time. Hello, Plant Dad. Welcome
Yeah.
back. Thank you. Yeah, I don't fully know what happened. I couldn't tell you why we disappeared, and I can't
It
tell you why we
feels weird
reappeared
being on
either.
Twitch instead of TikTok.
100
140
pros and
followers.
cons.
Her HH.
Yes, we have 140 followers, apparently. Isn't that lovely? That's very nice. Appreciate you all being here for it. Yeah, so OBS just randomly disconnected and then reconnected again and again. My internet went from 6,000 to 0,
Person 6.
and then randomly, when I tried to turn it back on 5 minutes later, it worked. So there wasn't like a hurdle, there wasn't a knot to be fixed,
And
it
congrats,
just
Pseudo.
functioned.
Right,
Thanks.
I have to go.
Alright, Lewis. Well, I'm glad you got to witness nothing for 2
Let's
weeks.
hope OBS
And then
stays
exclusively
strong.
the broken bit. Yeah.
Hello, Miho.
Is there an alternative to OBS at this point? Because, like, it just doesn't work for me half the time. It's funny as well. There are other new streaming things as, like, assets that are out there. Like, I know, here, let's bring my face in. Hello, everybody. Actually, it's cel-shaded in front of a cel-shaded background. Who'd have thought? There's, like, a new thing I know that Twitch is pushing, which is dual streaming. Vertical and horizontal.
Hello, stream.
Which I'm already
lagging,
doing.
Miho.
Oh? Hello, KJ. Are you lagging? Hold on. Hold on.
Wait, Miho.
I've got the setup music going. This is my hold on, we're tinkering, something's wrong music. Let's see here. I still look like
I'm lagging.
6,000 there. Refresh the page, KJ. Bitrate. Says it's at 6,000. Says the
No lag.
connection's excellent.
How weird.
Everyone else seems fine, KJ. What's happened? Hello, Nix. Welcome in. Nice to see you. We're going through a little something today. What can I say? Don't you love scuff on the most basic 2D casual chatting of streams? I don't know what it is. I don't know how it is. I didn't even know it was possible to get a scuff on the stream like this. I still don't know how it did that. The idea was going to be, we can extend any stream by doing this. I forgot I had a 2D model of sorts. Still very 3D. I mean, I turn, you can see more of my head and all this. But with it, there are a lot of plans. I'm always over planning things. But we can do things, the simpler things. We can do reactions. We can do tier lists. We can do indie games that don't need mocapping. I always want to play a game with 3D mocapping or with some VR crazy setup. And I'm still going to do it. Not gonna lie. I love overstimulating myself with a VR game of some sort, you know? Hello, Ardu. Ardo? How would you like to be pronounced? Either way, hello. Text to speech, will you play that next message for me? I guess not. Hello, Alex. Dozu, thank gods you're alive. Everyone I know won't answer me and I'm scared. Oh, I'm sorry.
The second one.
You must be invisible. There we go. The second one, Ardo. That makes sense. That does make sense. Hello, Cheese. Welcome in. Nice to have you here. Happy Sunday, everybody. Nice casual one.
Yes.
And it seems like streams stabilized. Kind of. We'll see. We'll find out. It's only been 12 minutes. Maybe it will still throw me through something or other. But yeah. There's lots of things we can do with this, and I would like to. This stream was meant to be one big test to see if it works. So far, it has failed that test. Hello, big boy. Welcome in. Nice to have you here. Look at me. I'm 2D. I forgot this thing exists. I've been planning a bajillion overly complex ideas, and I'm still going to do them. I've been trying to work out VR. It's not working, kind of. I've done a million progresses, and then my VR headset itself broke. Love that. But today we're keeping it casual. A little bit of chatting. Maybe we'll do some reactions. But keeping it 2D. Seeing if my PC can handle calming down. And see if I can handle calming down as well. Probably a good sign. Although, I have made big strides in a coding sense. I've become a bit of a hodgepodge coder in the last 24 hours. 12 hours, in fact.
How did it break?
I don't know. It just randomly did. OBS disconnected. Oh, no, wait. You're talking about the VR headset. I don't know. That too. PC just doesn't connect to it either. It just... something. But there is a big complex stream idea I've been wanting to do for months. And it wasn't able to bring it into fruition, which was playing a game with a bunch of save states. So you could play, say, 6 different instances of a game at the same time. Like, you know, each instance is a different boss from all throughout the game. And then I wanted to make a code that would shuffle through those save states randomly, so you in essence have to fight all the bosses at the same time.
Again, you might have to do CPR at the Rhythm of Staying Alive by BG.
Well, first I've got to choke out the machine itself. I'll hold down that power button until the life drains from its LED eyes, yes. But then I'll strangle it first and then I'll CPR it for sure.
Yeah,
but
same actually.
Yeah.
I can install a couple plugins for Premiere, so I coded a program to do the same functions. Hint, big shuffle.
Very nice, very nice. Yeah, I've managed to successfully create a hodgepodge draft of that shuffling save state idea.
Shredder, then it will work.
I haven't done any coding program. I haven't even opened any of them, really. It was all done exclusively through Stream Deck. And just like the basics, you know, hotkey to load these saves, hotkey to save these ones. And then just make a long line of delays and hotkeys. And now we have a functioning draft one. It's random, but it's predetermined random. I ran it through a random number generator to then manually put in the number that generates next. But it's now...
Yeah, Stream Deck absolutely rocks for that.
Yeah, so it's 100 and... It's 70 minutes long. That's right. It's an hour and 10 minutes of shuffling gameplay. And it works with all of my PC games that have save states. So, while today is meant to be a casual 2D easy stream, I might also test out one of those. Because I would love to play
Hiya, big boy.
big things like, literally big games, like Shadow of the Colossus, but all the Colossi at the same time, you know? Pikmin, all the bosses at the same time. Mario, all of the bosses at the same... Zelda, all of the bosses at the... It's basically just a bunch of boss rush ideas. FNAF, every night at the same time, that sounds great. A horror game where I keep switching to if I'm later in the game or earlier. Sounds like great fun. Basically, I'm planning my own psychological torture, which is, to be fair, already halfway there after streams like this, where it randomly dies.
All at the same time.
Oh yes, you know it. Well, imagine I play a game normally from the start, but there's 6 of them at the same time. I'm stuck at the beginning, and then I cut to the end, and then I cut back to the beginning of however progress. I get a jump scare, and then I save state and get the same jump scare. There's something funny there. You have back pain, Ardo? I'm so sorry. You must be aging like me. Hello, Vika. Nice to see you. Welcome. There's a lot of things I really want to get into. I know summer's practically over. I mean, the sun's draining over here. We're going to get crazy rain like next week onwards for the rest of time.
Seems like it would be so funny to do a visual novel-esque game and get some...
Would you be fine
Yeah,
with me promoting
genuinely.
my Vietnam slave market on the stream?
No. I can mute the whole of TikTok. I've learned how to handle every different text-to-speech because I can individually ban and time out people on YouTube and TikTok, YouTube and Twitch. But TikTok and text-to-speech, every time I refresh it, plays every message it's ever received straight afterwards. It's always a weird one. Oh well, what can you do? I'm learning as we go. I'm learning how to code, hodgepodge code, and I'm learning how to kill my VR setup one piece at a time. Well, once things get going,
we had a massive
really get
rainstorm and strong winds today and yesterday, so I guess that's going to UK now.
Oh yeah, the rain.
OMG may be a silly idea for chill streams, but I'm obsessed with this game called Restory.
Restory. Oh, interesting. A graphic novel is this? Ah, I've never considered ever a graphic novel before. I'm gonna be honest. The closest would be the likes of like Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. And even then, it's for the voice acting. I also know too much of the story. Like, I know every killer. Apart from the 3D games. Maybe. We'll see. A silly idea for chill streams? We'll see. I think I need to manually plan when to not plan. Does that make sense?
It's a simulator game about restoring vintage consoles with a hidden little story.
Oh, that's very nice. I've heard of, Reshine, which is the same thing, I guess. Like, you polish vintage consoles and cartridges and games like that. So, that's, I think, what I see. A restoring. Let me look that up. And I guess you're restoring. That makes sense. That's restroy. I wish I could spell. You know what? Is that the... Yeah, it's just a different version of that. Oh, that's very nice. Wow, that already exists. Oh, and it's... Look at that style. Oh, that's very nice.
Super cute chill game.
It's $20. Ooh, maybe that's why. Does it have a demo? Show me it's got a... It's not got a demo. Well, maybe.
Same. I wish I could spell.
At least we know it's guaranteed to work, you know? That's something. But yeah, 100%. There's a lot of games I don't have to mocap in 3D. Crazy concept. So I'm going to hopefully do more of that soon. I only recently rediscovered that 2D even exists for me. So I'm taking it chill. Trying to chill out where I can. Crazy. But also I'm planning a million VR things. And also I'm planning a million save state things. And I'm planning a million Halloween things. But you know, beyond that, it's all coming together. Totally. When the damn kilobytes per second doesn't kill me along the way. Anyway. Why? Why has it done that to me? I'm gonna remember this for the rest of my days. Oh, that is the other thing with 2D, though. Every time I take a drink, the face tracking dies. Is there a correct way to...
I imagine the Krong meme.
I guess sideways. There you go. That kind of works.
Oh, everything's coming together.
Oh, yeah.
When you said that.
It's all coming together. Oh, motherfuckers got poison.
Yeah. I hear it. I hear it. I've generally kind of avoided the trendy games, but like Voicer Choicer is one of those ones that I keep hearing about, and I keep seeing. It's always one of those things where I try not to compare myself, and also every time I see these things, it's too late. That thing's been relevant for like 3 weeks, if not like 2 years. I saw videos of that like 2 years ago, and I'm like, I can't cover it now. And when I ever do get that, I then have to scrub the VOD, and then I have to edit them into clips, and that's going to be like 12 months from now, you know? Just one of those things, isn't it? I'll probably do it at some point, but when it's totally irrelevant. Intentionally. I might feel more normal. We'll see. Okay.
How difficult would it be to show me ink pseudo?
Like this? That's a good question. Shall we find out? Because I had not even considered that. And let's go back to some autumn vibes, actually, because we can do. We're no longer in setup mode. Do we have something a bit more energetic, though? You know what? Maybe I'm asking too much out of my autumn playlist. That's kind of alright. Give me another.
Are you on Twitch?
Give me another. Yes, I am. Same name, Pseudo. Wow, this whole playlist has no... There's no source. I mean, it's nice and relaxing. Wow, okay. Well, hold on, big boy. I need a little bit more stimulation. Apparently. Where's summer? Show me the summer theme. That has some sauce to it. That has some backing track.
Hey, YouTube chat, come to Twitch, we don't bite. Hard.
Totally. Let's not be a Sonic OC. No, don't. Ah! See, this is all I asked for. A little bit of pizzazz, why don't we? What was I doing? Let's see if we can get inked pseudo in this. Yes, very good point. So, I've never tried this. This is a custom 2D frozen Warudo screen. Hello, thank you. Why did I freeze like that? In theory, I should just be able to paste myself in. Huh? Oh, hold on. I could just be gone. I look pretty gone. Where is he? Will we ever know? Can I orbit the character? I could. What do you think the odds are it breaks something? Hold on. Let me make a fourth camera for this. Oh! Hello! Only the first camera couldn't handle it. Whoa! Hello! And only when I loaded him did he even make sense. Hey! That's a whole new thing. I move a little different though. Whoa!
The triangle took him.
I can go sideways still. I've got that weird accidental slimy animation.
INKSUE. Wow, so cool.
Yeah, not bad. My neck is a little bit crankly, but hey, we function. I can kind of lean in. That's not intentionally what that's meant to do, I don't think, but all right. Glad we got something. Hey, we're learning as we go. Learning as we go. Yeah, somewhat expressive. It's whole new emotions, the way my body moves weirdly. Hey, it's pretty nice. Again, we gotta find some good, like, thematic games to connect these two, you know? That'd be good. What is this? This is Kirby on the DS? Give me something else. There you go. Huh. Only my eyes move? This is the normal for VTubers? They track exclusively through their face most of the time.
Mouse P.
Hold on. Mouse PI, that's a good one. Yeah. What's I keep thinking, like, what's the thematic season for everything? Hold on, I'll be back real quick. What is the... Oh, maybe I was always like that. Maybe I always moved like that. Interesting. Is there a season for Mouse PI that really fits? Like, is it a really October-y game, you know, or something like that? Like, is it really, is it heavy rain? Like, what's the weather like? I wouldn't argue, because I'd argue it's not very summery. Maybe now is the time for it. I can write it down. as you can imagine, I got a crazy long spreadsheet still running in the background for this. Also, not getting used to this rigging.
Maybe Ultimate Detective games.
Yeah. Well, exclusively? I don't know about that. I got 100 ideas. I will happily add more to the collection, but I think only detective might be a little limiting. You've got to fit in all the VR games in there somewhere. It's me. But I do have a list, a column.
Like Wolf Among Us, lol.
Wolf Among Us. Ooh. Now, that would be lovely. But I do know Wolf Among Us already. Maybe I'll play Season 2. When does that come out? Wow. I assume it's not coming out anytime soon. Nothing's coming out anywhere near GTA 6. So I guess it's all next year, isn't it? It's probably the end of next year. Hello, Otto. Welcome. You've transferred over. I appreciate it. Since you found me, I've lost all my color. Crazy. Ain't it just? Thank you for the follow. We now got 141 followers. Can you believe it, Keza? Crazy. Oh, I'm a little off to the side. Yes, I am. Let's centralize. There we go. That's not bad.
Probably. Don't worry, I'll still be watching next year.
Hell yeah.
I
That's
saw it
fine.
on TikTok.
Yeah, that makes total sense to me.
Are you?
Yeah. Wait. Hold on. Where did I see that from? It's this one. There you go. Yeah. Wow, you're on both, Otto. I appreciate it. I don't know if that counts as a double view. I don't know how on earth these things work. I don't even learn how I can do multi-streaming. So there's a whole thing I'm trying to work out, which is Twitch has just released multi-streaming to itself, dual streaming, so they call it, which is streaming in horizontal and vertical at the same time. Big boy, thank you for the gifted sub. It's not even to yourself. That's crazy. Plant Dad will definitely appreciate that. Plant Dad's the go. Thank you very much, big boy. Where is my train of thought? What was I saying? Dual streaming, that's right, yeah. Twitch can now have horizontal and vertical streaming at the same time. I was already doing that, but only to YouTube, because YouTube can accept that already. Ah, you subbed with Prime. I didn't know a Prime sub was a gifted sub. That's great. Huh, what a great way to spread to the community. Well, enjoy. Wait.
Should I work on the cotton fields, or should I work on the cotton fields?
Thanks for the contribution to the conversation, Ardo.
New as in I'm already subbed.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I was like, don't you already have the benefits? But then you... Very nice. Glad it works out. Yeah, even though Twitch is dual streaming, I still can't dual stream to Twitch, which is weird. I stream through Restream, so I go through like a third party and they send it out to all the different platforms, hence why I'm also on TikTok at the same time. But for whatever reason, Twitch still isn't an option yet. Maybe Restream needs an update. Maybe I have to stream exclusively to Twitch to make it work. I don't know, man. It's bothering me is what it is. I'm like, you're telling me there's a boost in the algorithm and they're not giving it me? They're just gonna scrub all my VODs for AI instead? Ah! Why? Hello, yo, grey, not blue. Oh, weird. Yeah, right? Great for some old school, vibey kind of things, you know? I think so. Oh, do I need to... You know what might be so weird about this? It might just be the calibration. If I do this, do I move more normally? I think I do. No, that's still that, like, weird pop. Oh, well, that's okay. We can live with that. I've made a mistake. Let's do that. There you go. That makes more sense. At least I feel a little bit more fluid. I feel a little bit more like myself. Somewhat.
14 Chris's stage 3 joined the council.
Asterisk plays Pokemon Go on the Game Boy Pocket Asterisk.
Ooh, very nice. Enjoy Pokemon. You know, Pokemon itself just got a VR update. A fan-made VR version of the original Pokemon game. I'm tempted. There is actually a bucket list
Pseudo
stream idea
91
I'd love to do. Hey, Mystery. Nice to have you here. Welcome back. I wanted to... There's a stream idea I want to do. But I don't know if I can find the time or the energy or the effort to put in the effort. Which is essentially catching all 1,000 Pokemon plus, or just 1,000 of them, before Pokemon Bank truly disappears. Which would be like a multi-Pokemon generational pitch. But it would take so many hours. I have to beat like at least 8 Pokemon games, start to finish.
BRB.
And I don't know if I could put myself to that. But maybe. I think it officially dies at the end of January, or like end of Feb. So maybe that's what I do all January next year. We'll have a nice GTA 6 kick at the end of the year. You'll never see the black and white during any of that, probably, unless it's like a flashback sequence. And then we'll play Pokemon, because Pokemon 1, like Generation 1, easily could have this design. Or I'll play it in VR, and that's a completely different problem. I don't know, man. Pokemon's a weird one with me. I don't like the games enough to play all of them. But it's a bucket list to actually catch them all. That's what the TV show was always telling me to do, you know? It's a whole thing. We'll see. Maybe I'll put up some polls on our Discord server come round to Christmas. And be like, what do people want to see next? Yeah. Ooh, by the way, VR thing? Mm-hmm. You have a pitch? Or as in what I was mentioning? Yeah, it's also a real shame. I've made some real strides in the VR thing. I can fix the tracking and the VR at the same time, but now my PC won't recognize my headset at all, nor the controllers. I can play all Dolphin games in VR with VR controllers. I can do the full mocapping with my arms. I've literally done 95%
One of the
of
Batman
progress.
games VR is good apparently, but the others mess, so we'd check which one first.
Ooh, Batman VR. That is such like an autumn game. That heavy rain kind of stuff, I'm penciling it in. I can find out which one that is. Batman plus VR. Hell yeah. Goes right next to Dead Space 1 plus VR. Which goes right next to Mario Kart plus Wheel Spinner Part 2. Which is, do I explain it now? Sure. That's our latest mainline video. Came out today? Yesterday. I'll do a proper plug at the end of the stream, but it's my favorite so far. So much editing. Sort of. Lots of text, but I was very satisfied with it. Aren't I a great salesman? Am I really selling the pitch to you guys? Ah, well. Whew. I don't know any of these songs. That's nice. As per usual.
Hell yeah,
adding a
I
bunch
wish
of things in the
autumn and
background.
winter was year round.
Yeah, I've been very much cherishing the summer while we've had it. I'm so looking forward to the next
Halloween,
4 months.
Christmas every month.
As also in my mind, I'm going to treat September like it is October. It is Halloween for the next 2 months as far as I'm concerned. I'm cramming in every horror game, but also every autumnal game. Twilight Princess or Link's crossbow training. That is the first thing on my agenda. Like August 1st, that's basically what I'm doing. Then I'm just looking forward to enjoying the Christmas season, the winter season, you know? I don't know necessarily what winter games come to mind, other than, like, cozy Stardew Valley, which I'll probably play in VR if I play it at all. Who knows? Ooh, look at that! Black and white fits quite nice on a snowy backdrop.
Don't forget
maybe
your
that's my winter
B-Day
look.
is at the end of October.
Don't you worry. I've got anniversary plans. Actually, saying that, it's probably going to be a 2D stream. Did I mention what I wanted to do for that? Would you like to know? It's not as big a spoiler as the comedy stream, which I can tell you spoilers about that if you want without ruining a punchline. Why is my eyes all the way up there? Oh, it's because I am actually looking above the screen.
The moment
That
August
makes
ends,
sense.
Summer tells me she's still here and I act like I never knew her. Nah, keep it a surprise.
Keep it a surprise? Alright, I will do that. What a weird way the text-to-speak pronounces. Oh no, there was just an R missing. That makes more sense. Yeah. Alright, cool. You will know nothing. But the day before Halloween is our birthday. That is our first stream. That is our streamer anniversary. So, just remember October 30th. Will we stream October 31st? It depends. Yeah, it depends what our routine is. We'll find out. We'll find out.
29th, not 30th.
Really?
What happened?
Is it the 29th? Oops, I should have known that already. My bad. Hello, Blondax. Welcome. Are you talking about the lack of color, or are you talking about scuff that we did also experience earlier in the in the stream? Either way, occurrences have occurred. What can I say? What more do you want from me?
Can't wait for your chuckle kerfuffle.
My chuckle kerfuffle? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's stuff ongoing. I technically when it was funny, I was going through my my music playlists, happened to find a playlist of drafts. And so I was like, oops, let's not show that on stream. But there might be an unlisted playlist around. Whoa, scary. Your avatar. Yes, this is a whole secondary design of sorts. We've learned how to change.
Originally streamed on October 29th, 2025.
There we go. Okay, cool. I know what happened there then. The stream finished probably after midnight. So it said it streamed on the 30th. But yeah, that would be more correct because that was actually my memory telling me that. October 29th. Cool. But yeah, no, we've learned now how to do some retexturing on our model. I would love to make a million more. I would love to do even simple things like change my eye color. Like I've got white eyes, like, you know, just a black ring for an eye. That was a last minute addition. Like I got 3 drafts of my model before I like got it made in 3D, you know, the drawing phase. And right at the very last second, I was like, hey, can you make the eyes white? Never tested it. It was like literally the end of the 3rd draft. And they're like, sure, all right. And now I've got rings for eyes. So I'd like to experiment. Obviously, red eyes is a good and classic, but just like normal. Give me blue eyes. Give me green eyes. I don't know what will work. I can't tell. I'm also colorblind, so maybe that's a disaster. Should I have the same eye color as my jacket? Or my headphones? I don't know. We'll see. The idea as well will be eventually it will be just like an easy, simple channel point to just constantly change my texture. I think that's really, really nice. And then it's like, oh, I want him to be blue. No, I want him to be red. I want him to be green.
Wait, I just realised,
like
did someone give me a sub?
Yes.
It's a grateful OMG.
Yes, you have been, Plant Dad. You have been gifted by Yugi Joe Streams right before you. Well, actually, I don't know if you can see their messages yet, but yes. They use their Amazon Prime.
Autumn game.
Free,
Rain world,
easy, and
maybe.
you get benefits now.
Winter
You now
game.
have animated emotes, like Pseudo 91 dancing. One of those actually animates, so enjoy.
Or shucks, no problem.
And also no ads.
Thank you,
Isn't that nice?
Yuga Streams. You're so sweet.
Hell yeah, isn't it lovely? Aren't they the GOAT? You're all the GOAT as far as I'm concerned. Autumn games, Rain World maybe. Winter game, Celeste. Oh, you want to put me straight into 2D hell? Oh, I'll consider it. Rain World. I'm not familiar with Rain World. Let's have a look at this. Rain World. Ah, again, 2D platformer. It looks it. Oh, okay.
The Pseudo community is my favorite Twitch community.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well, I'm glad. I'm going to be honest. I don't know how this has happened.
Rain World is really sweet and adorable.
I don't know how you guys found me. I don't know what's happened. like, it's not even like my biggest platform is like you're all coming from TikTok or something. Although I do get a lot of followers on TikTok, only when I stream. I don't know. Something around that. It's not exactly a platformer. Interesting. I will look into it in the in-betweens. I've got a bajillion spreadsheets for every category now.
It's more of a survival game in a 2D plane.
Ooh, that's cool. Similarly, speaking of survival, I've heard a little bit about Project Zomboid.
Here because you're so cool and awesome.
Oh, sweet. Well, you know what? Maybe TikTok does work. Ironically, TikTok is like one of my worst performing platforms. I used to upload more, and then it gave me less views for uploading more. So now I'm just like, get a drip feed one a day. Since you keep killing me when I give you more than one. And even if I spread it out, the platform don't like
Joe
me.
name, is it like Don't Starve?
Don't Starve is another one I haven't necessarily played, but I could get into. We'll see. Plus, I can play 2D games. In the past, I've said, like, oh, I won't play a 2D game because I'm 3D mocap. You can't see much. But I could do it in a 2D stream like this. This is 2D, mostly, but arguably. That could come together, yeah. Maybe a Stardew Valley stream is coming in like January, December time. It would line up, it would make sense.
I found you on Instagram, which you have abandoned now.
Oh yes! Instagram is the one that does worse than TikTok. Like, it gives me nothing. I try.
Stardew OMG draw emoji.
I'll probably poke around and try it again at some point. We'll see, you know. It's just that I just can't get that algorithm going. And I'm already uploading to like 5 different platforms, so... it's Meta, man. Mark Zuckerberg. I already have to look at Meta in the face every time I put on my headset, my VR headset. They got some exploitative stuff there. Every time I open my PC now, it gives me VR ads because I connected my headset once and it won't go away and I can't turn it off. Not that. Stardew, oh my god. Maybe. The thing is, I feel like I'll play it with mods, or I'll play it in VR, or I'll play it as like some sort of challenge mode or a collab thing. There's got to be a gimmick.
Get ads on your PC. Insane.
Yeah. Well, it's a window that opens up every time I turn it on, and then it instantly opens up the Meta Horizon Quest store. And I'm like, what? No, don't give me a window of your bloody shop. Go away. You don't even understand how VR works. Like, it's just, I don't know, man. Same with TikTok, man. The stuff they advertise there, and I'm not talking about the TikTok ads, I'm talking about, like, the creator incentives it does makes 0 sense. Like, TikTok obviously wants me as a creator to make things, and it's like, oh, you live streamed for more than 99% of other people you're following its size. I'm like, okay, cool. What an interesting statistic. But then other times it's like, you should, and other times, actually it does make sense. It's like, you should stream right now. You have 50 of your followers alive, or online. You should see them. But there's another one where it's like, hey, you should stream right now and you'll get rewards like this coin. And then I'm like, I've streamed for 6 hours today and I got no coins. And then it's like, oh, I can't even remember what it suggests. But there's other stuff where it's like, I don't even remember. But it's like something, it's like, I don't want, oh, group streaks is madness as well. Hello, Musty, welcome in. Yes, thank you. It's not even in color. I haven't, but usually I'm in color. There's one where it's like, oh, here's your streak. You've been messaging someone every day. Wow. And that animation plays for like 15 seconds where you can't touch anything. You can't message them because it's too busy telling you a fire animation. I'm like, I don't want this streak. Get it off my face. It's terrible. Everything it's like trying to incentivize you to do is annoying and in the way. And it's like, how do they not understand their own platform? I don't know, man. Could be worse. What would you rather? Monetization gets doubled, your AI gets scrubbed, or you get group streaks that give you animations you can't skip? Everything. Everything somehow. If you're looking for more 2D games, I highly recommend Piku Miku. I think I've done so before, though. Ooh, maybe.
We are from a different era, Sulol.
Yeah. There's, you know. We'll see. Piku Miku. I've heard of it. This is not Snipper Clips. I keep thinking it's Snipper Clips. Yeah, maybe. I could definitely pencil it into my gigantic spreadsheet. One of the most accurate things, it was a clip I did faintly recently from our debut almost a year ago now, was me just ranting about spreadsheets as they got larger and larger. And I think that perfectly encapsulates how I do things. I'm definitely a big planner. A lot of times, the actual execution
so more monetization there, but then also
throws a ball at me.
Getting shorts demonetized.
Premium Lite is coming to YouTube, but then also more people are getting their shorts demonetized. Oh yeah.
Website didn't have 500 pop-ups and ads, but alas, that's how they get you nowadays.
It sure is. It's very lucky on 2 fronts actually that we've just started releasing weekly mainline videos, because we are not getting monetized out of the short stuff we've made so far. We never will. 10 million views every 3 months? I don't even know if I've seen anyone achieve that, other than like Schlatt. You know what I mean? It's untouchable numbers, especially with it recurring. Thankfully, we're not doing only the shorts game anymore. And what's really lucky is live streams count as watch hours. So thankfully, doing a year's worth of live streams means I have 1 hour out of 4,000. We're getting somewhere, baby. Hey. I don't actually know my statistics, but something like that. It'll be fine. But I'm glad we're rolling now. Hopefully now we got a stretch goal of monetize as soon as February. But that's fine by me. I'm working on it. I'm enjoying the process. You know,
Living on an ad block, but sites and fandom have started blocking that too.
Oh, always something, always something. I recently, so I use
Also,
Adobe
demonetized shorts on YouTube
to do
have been
editing
proven
stuff.
to have significantly less impressions on them. Weary YouTube hates shorts creators. lol.
Yes, yeah, man. Well, hey, they just don't want to pay them. I think that kind of is it. And then they'll get less shorts views, and then TikTok will probably rival them. They'll be like, "What are we doing?" Probably. Who knows? Or they'll just platform demonetize. I don't know, man. I don't know what they're doing. But I recently killed Adobe. I finally turned to them and was like, nope, I'm not paying for this service anymore. Get out of here. It's a 3-digit number, if not 4 digits, you're trying to charge me. So that's now officially been eviscerated. So, getting on with it. Whilst also still enjoying the process. I still enjoy the editing. There's ways around this, that, and the other. Our most recent video was Mario Kart
And
with a wheel spinner challenge.
To cancel.
Yeah, I was quite lucky. I found out that my payments were prepaid. I thought I was paid, like I thought I would be charged next month
to Da Vinci.
for the year I've already used. Turns out, no, I was paying for the year ahead. So they didn't give me a cancellation fee. They were like, oh, here you go, have it for free for a month. And I'm like, oh, that's not like you. All right. It's your generative
Sony
AI stuff.
Vegas.
I'm getting rid of it. Sony Vegas I am familiar with, yeah. Da Vinci is a good shout. We'll see. We'll see. Technically it's a September problem. We'll get there. We've got workarounds. But really enjoyed the edit we did from Mario Kart that released yesterday. It was Mario Kart World with a wheel spinner challenge. I think it's one of my best. I had stuff to bounce off of. It was a nice challenge, decently complex. I'm like, I want to do more stuff like that. So naturally, on top of all of the save state plans, and on top of all of the VR plans, and on top of all of the 2D plans, and on top of all of the casual plans, I've also got a whole bunch of wheel spinner plans now.
Or pirate flag.
Who knows? Who knows? We need a pirate outfit. That'd be fun. Although, we haven't learned how to remodel yet. We've learned how to retexture. Well, I could always get an eye patch. We don't have anything on this server, never mind. I do have a design now with a VR helmet on my face, because that is the other hurdle with VR streams, is I can't do any face tracking.
You probably should focus on more chaotic streams,
Is that what you like, yeah? Is that the vibe? I'm more than happy to do more complex, crazy streams, assuming I don't have scuff to deal with. The VR stuff is so nearly ready. I have, in fact, gotten my hands on a second set of trackers that doesn't use Steam VR, which is great. So we can do VR games that you can see. It's not in it's in widescreen now as well, so it's not going to be stretched. And with body tracking, I just need to do the last bit of killing meta and then coming back again. Speaking of, let me plug this charger into its other port. I did also buy, hopefully this VR headset's not dead. I did just buy some VR battery packs that give me an extra 4 hours of charge because
Speaking as
VR
a ghostly
dies.
blender, figure adding stuffed outfits should be fine. But again, I don't exist too.
Interesting. Interesting. You're a ghost, big boy? I had no idea. I guess like a Dark Souls, translucent guy.
Hello.
Figure. Hello, Lyra. Welcome in. Welcome in. Nice to see you here.
Pregnant man in motorized wheelchair.
Wow, I haven't heard that one in a while. Hello, Metallic. Welcome in. Hello. Have a nice casual Sunday with me. We're keeping it chill today. I've rediscovered that I have, in fact, a 2D-ish model to play around with.
Have you heard of Unloop VR?
That'll
it looks
hopefully
like
make
it would
us
be
more
silly
consistent.
Pseudo 91 spin.
Unloop VR. Let's have a look at this. I am not familiar. I know of Super Hot. Oh! Yes, I have seen this. Ooh, I've seen loads of clips about it. I never thought to write it down.
Until Fred and Velma pull my ghost
in.
head off and figure out that all along I was old man big boy.
Ah, of course. That makes sense. Is there a good Scooby-Doo game? I assume not, right? I remember there was like an old school childhood one I used to see. I used to watch my cousin play, and there was always this one spring sound effect every time they jumped, and it was really annoying. Right, Unloop plus VR. It's officially penciled into my into my VR spreadsheet.
GBA1 was GOATED.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind. We'll see. Again, Halloween-y. It's a good time for Scooby-Doo. We'll see. I've got so many ideas.
Nothing.
I almost feel like I need a stream daily to actually get through them all. Or I've just got 10 years worth of content. Who knows? Nothing but good recommendations from me. Hey, I'll take it. I will happily take any suggestions along the way. We're also now...
Night of 100 Frights.
Never mind, I thought that was a FNAF reference you were making there. Is that a thing? Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights. Hey, that is a game. That looks like the one with the spring sound effect. It's PlayStation 2. Yeah, I recognize that model. I'm penciling it in. That's a nice casual, you know? We have us in 2D. I don't need to physically jump every time Scooby jumps, you know? Let me put it in.
I think I have that game.
Night of 100 Frights. Yeah, I used to watch my cousin play a lot of those, like, some era of PlayStation games. I didn't have a PlayStation 2 at the time. I had a GameCube. So it's like, I'm playing Paper Mario 1000 Year Door. He's out here playing Echo the Dolphin or something, you know? And I'm like, whoa.
I was introduced to that game.
He also played some Digimon game where the Digimon followed behind him. Incredible. I want to find that game. He had like a teddy bear following him with like a bandage symbol or a heart symbol above his head. And I was like, whoa. That's like better Pokemon.
Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Quite frankly, some of the greatest pizza. Wow, those guys. Great guys.
Incredible. I would love to play both FNAF in VR or FNAF with save states. And I'm like stuck throughout the night 6 times over. And I just keep coming back to an earlier part in the day. Sounds like a horrible nightmare. I also don't know if I can handle the jump scares though. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't played FNAF all this time because I'm kind of too scared. But we'll see. I was introduced to that game by a YouTube challenge to beat that game without double jumping.
Ultimate Custom Night 20 mode, I hear.
I can always do the Markiplier method from like 8 years ago, 12 years ago. Maybe. That's the only way it's going to happen for me.
Echo the Dolphin. Has anyone you know actually beat the game?
No. I never saw my cousin beat the game. Is it impossible? Is it undoable? Undoable.
Markiplier played it recently, as far as I know.
He did. He's had a real FNAF kick. Absolutely, he has. Yeah. I don't know if I could have the same FNAF kick. I never fell into it back in the days. I remember where I was during like most of the games, but I never fell into that rabbit hole. I wonder if I would have as a kid. Like, would I have been a Fortnite kid? Would I have been like a Halloween kid? Like a horror kid? I don't know. Barbecue chicken alert. I don't even know what that means. But yes, FNAF Help Wanted. Wait, no, that's the latest one, isn't it? That's not the VR
watch paint dry,
or is it?
Halloween is gonna be big old spooky time for me. Love the vibe, the horror stuff though. We shall see if I can stomach it.
Yeah. Oh, you can't stomach horror stuff either?
And frustrating game.
We'll see then.
Most people never got past the tutorial section before aliens steal Echo's family.
Is that genuinely how Echo the Dolphin goes? My cousin was playing the game. I assume he got past the tutorial, but maybe I don't know. I only saw it out of context in the middle. Who knows? That's crazy if that's true. I'd watch you watch paint dry. Okay, I'll pencil that in. A real casual stream, that one.
It means I bought barbecue chicken.
Ah, very nice. Very, very nice. Fair enough.
You have to flip out of the water to trigger this event.
Oh. That's interesting. That's very interesting. I don't know if Echo the Dolphin's on our list then, if it's esoteric like that, you know?
FNAF Help Wanted is from 2020 and is VR of the first 5
okay.
games.
Oh, then yeah, that's probably what I will play.
Most people just swam around in the beginning area, lol.
Oh. No, I definitely knew my cousin was doing flips outside the surface. Like, he was showing me that. So, 100%, he got past that bit. That's what you gotta do as a dolphin. That just naturally makes sense.
Ooh, are we still in the summer season right now in Pseudo World?
Yes.
Because I'd love for you to play Hydro Thunder Hurricane.
Hydro Thunder Hurricane. Oh, what is this? Thunder Hurricane. What is this? Whoa, is it like F-Zero?
You should try out RL sometime.
Oh, it's F-Zero on the water. I love that. I'm gonna be
know,
honest.
Paul.
I think we're out of summer slots.
It's also the last good, still accessible FNAF
But
game.
something for next summer? Oh yeah. What is this called again? Hydro Thunder Hurricane. I'm not going to be able to remember that. I'm going to be honest. It's going to get a little lost on me. Where do I even put this? Is this a casual? It's a mocap. Is it a mocap? Is it a Wii game? It's arcade. Oh, it's Xbox Arcade. I'll just put it in casual for now. But a beefy one? Yeah, a beefy one means I'll do it later. Can you understand the logic of what I'm going for here? Hydro Thunder Hurricane. Okay, cool. Good. Incredible maps. Cool. I mean, the gameplay looks fun. It boat, you know? FNAF Help Wanted is the last good, still accessible FNAF game. Whoa. The 3 trifectas and stuff. Hello, West. You should I hate that game. Yeah, alright, that's cool. I'm getting a nice batch of too many prompts as per usual. But you know what? That just fits
What
perfectly
the hell
for
is
me.
this emoji meant to convey? Weary, genuine confusion.
I'm gonna be honest, I can't tell you either. And hearing it only in audio form only makes it stranger. It's invisible.
You say Echo is esoteric. There is time travel in the game and the lost city of Atlantis.
Clearly, I don't know Echo the Dolphin. That's crazy. Is there is anyone familiar with Digimon that they would, like, a game like that they'd recommend? Because I've heard it's the better Pokemon. I would love to get into it. And I remember seeing a good thing old school from my cousin.
Eventually, the wheel
I don't know
and
about
millions
the
of
others.
recommendations will be your downfall.
The wheel and the millions of recommendations will be your downfall? No, it just means I've got a long-term plan. I did already, early doors, when I originally did some odd job streams or indie game streams, I did use a wheel spinner to pick them, and they all didn't work.
I'm insane.
They didn't load for whatever reason. I think I fixed that since now.
Maybe Power Word.
So it
Although
might
that's
be
a bit of a viral one.
I'll still get going. Power World, maybe. That recently got a VR fan mod. So maybe I'll play Power World in VR. It's not the highest on my list, but you never know. Cyber Sleuth. Ooh, Digimon Ball. Whoa. Whoa. Digimon. Is it Cyber? Yeah, no, that is definitely Digimon. When is this? What year was this? Nothing tells me in the first page. Love that. Okay, that's Nintendo Switch. Very nice. Proper Pokemon looking, turn-based and everything. What was the other one you mentioned? Where was that? Digimon Ball. Is it like Mario Pinball? Kind of. Oh, well, if I search Digimon Ball, I just get a ball from Digimon. Oh, alright, cool. Interesting. What do you mean, knowledge, Digimon Ball? Like, I know Digimon Ball. Clearly, I don't know the world of Digimon that well. Clearly. Yeah, okay. That's nice. That's really coming together. I like that. We'll see. We've also recently, another like background thing I've been doing is I used to wake up earlier in the day in order to get more done in the day before streaming at 4. I think I'm going to permanently
Digimon Cyber Sleuth and Time Stranger
move
are
things to
well-loved games.
6.
There's also Digimon World and Survive.
Ah, Digimon World and Digimon Survive. My goodness. Let's see this. Is it actually World twice, or did you just type it twice? It sounds like you just typed it twice. Digimon World? Ooh. Digimon World looks like what could have been what my cousin played. 3D looking, followed by a guy. The Disney World trilogy. Ooh.
In listening to this while shooting people.
And the other one is, thank you, Ando. It's horrifying. Digimon Survive? God, that's a horrifying title. Why are they almost
In
dying?
game, of course.
Oh, nice. I think I'm gonna write down Digimon World, like 1. Unless people don't like 1, and it's only 2 and 3 that you're supposed to play. What are the odds? I'm gonna put this in its own like little section.
You
There we
say, my cousin, like you a Philomena cunt, lol.
Oh, really? How does she say it? What does that imply? I'm just British, I swear. What's the similarity? Oh, I say it with an E.
She says it often.
Ah, I see. Sorry. Only relevant in regards to Digimon and like vague Paper Mario 1000 Year Door memories. A game that I haven't played on stream and never considered it before because I couldn't mocap it. Now we could because I'm 2D again. Literally. It's a Paper Mario game. I can be paper thin if I wanted to be, arguably. Because there are things like randomizers. There are things like challenge mode things. Wheel spinner maybe we can do. I will consider it because it opens the whole floodgate of things.
Insane ball knowledge incoming. Warning.
Oh.
Do not play Pokemon. Play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
Ooh, very nice. I had one. I had the first Pokemon Dungeon game. Yeah. I didn't like it. I should try it again. I'm sure I'll like it in the modern day. I also had the one where you had to like lasso a stylus around to capture someone, and I couldn't capture someone. You had to get like 20 circles in like 2 seconds, and I couldn't do it. So I was like, well, guess I'm done now. But yeah, no, genuinely, maybe. We'll see if I ever play a Pokemon game. Can't guarantee. Might do it all at once and then never again. Who knows? There's a lot of games I'd like to repeat and come back to. I'm trying my best. I'm entertaining. I'm doing what I can on a casual stream like this. It's nice though. Especially because as well, while I'm trying to think in the mindset of do 2D stuff, it might be that we'll do a big complex thing. We'll play something in VR. The VR headset will inevitably die. And then rather than stopping stream 2 hours in, we'll then switch over to the likes of a stream like this and do something perhaps even from the recommendations today. It just opens the floodgates. You know, every second is of infinite value. I can stream for 6 hours. I start at 6. I can stop at midnight. All I ever do after stream anyway is rot on the couch for 2 hours and then go to bed. I need to cut out that rotting time. Or hey, I should do that rotting live, you know? I should react to TikToks live in 2D form. I do try to watch TikToks productively. I try my best to like build the algorithm of what I want to see. I don't just let it feed me stuff. I'm like, I want to see VTuber stuff. I want to see animated stuff. I want to see story stuff that builds to something. So I've got a long list of like collections of relevant branding things. We could go through those on stream. Rot in the swamp of Blighttown. That's basically the UK already. Live doom scrolling, exactly. But it will probably be I'll show you my masterpiece. You know, I've got 1,000. Maybe this isn't such a high pride thing to say. I have 1,000 TikTok sounds saved on my TikTok account. But if I did do a reaction in 3D, we can bust a move for like 4 hours listening to that stuff. You want to hear 10-second extracts of the best bit of a song randomly? Great, I can give you that. I have over 100 TikTok edits saved, like usually from an anime where someone's made an edit about a character. That's all saved. I'm like, oh, you want to hear like I need a hero? You want gold? You know, you want why is this dealer taking the piss? We got them all.
On TikTok.
No, probably.
And I can bust a nut.
Ooh, Moo!
63 to go.
Look who's here. Hello, Moo. Welcome back. Thank you for the sub. 63 to go. What? Wait, what? What do you mean? You're aiming for... what? Oh, shoot, what number was that? I missed it. I thought you were like, wait, what's happening in 63 months? How many months is that?
4 months and 63 to go.
That's crazy.
I can't be on TikTok anymore. I am just getting extremely targeted ads for fat men body shapers tears of joy.
Moo, suddenly I don't think your mission's quite so noble as I thought it was. I thought you were doing a countdown to some like distant day. Be like, oh, this is the day I'm going to... who knows? You can't be on TikTok anymore and getting extremely targeted ads. I'll tell you, man. Yeah, you gotta play the game, you know? I have now multiple TikTok accounts, because, like, I've got, like, I used to have, like, you know, my personal one, the one I started with when I first discovered TikTok in, like, 2020, and obviously made a new one for this stuff, the Pseudo stuff. You've got to, when you make a new account, or just in general from now on, search a bunch of stuff first. Search for content so that it regurgitates more back at you. Don't just open the app and then let it send stuff to you. Come in with a purpose, be like, show me the best VTuber clips. Save them all. And then the algorithm's like, you like VTuber clips? Let's give you more. And then I'm like, great, look at these games people are playing. Look at these jokes people are telling. How can I spin on that?
It was my birthday
you know?
yesterday.
Would recommend. Build the algorithms
August
for you.
is always too busy sleeping to broadcast what Sue realized live. Moo is gonna try to be subbing for 67 months or 5 years and 7 months.
Well now, I will try my best to still be streaming in 5 years and 7 months. Who knows where we'll be by then. I'll take this clip here while I'm 2D, black and white, and randomly floating in front of Wind Waker. And I'll dream, be like, I wonder where I'll be in 5 years and 7 months. Who knows? Might be all different by then. But also probably not that different. It's probably just going to be 3D with better mocapping. That's how I imagine it. Right? Do I want any other goals? Hope I'm still enjoying myself.
I've been spending at least 10 minutes searching up my interests when making new accounts.
Hell yes! That's the way to do it, and you'll get better stuff. You've also got to know to skip rage bait. Skip sad bait. It comes at you. Here's BBC News telling you something awful's happened. Skip it. You don't need to know. You're about to watch a video of some Karen getting angry at the camera. Skip it. You know it's rage bait. It's bait. Get out of here. You don't have to watch it. Skip over it, and the algorithm's gonna be like, oh, you don't like being pissed off and sad. Oh, my bad. Would you like another VTuber? That's what you got. You gotta play. You gotta be cognizant of these algorithms. You gotta build it, you know? You gotta build it. Oh, I missed this. I went to a Polish barbecue today, and it was my birthday yesterday. August is so busy. That's crazy, Moo. Congratulations. Happy birthday to you. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the next age up. I'm turning 30 soon. I'm actually quite looking forward to it. I'm doing almost nothing. I'm streaming, and
I'd
hopefully
like to be able to, after the fact, sculpt my algorithm, because originally my algo was just incredible comedy.
Yeah. You've gotta. I suggest grazing it. You can mold it back. I have a collection for like comedy bits because I used it to inspire the comedy stream we're doing soon. Seeing how, you know, formats and bits people are doing. Can't remember any examples under the sun anymore. Oh, I saw like a stage, like not a stage bit, but just a bit.
More than a lot of people have done TV.
It was like someone being someone getting complimented for having giant ring earrings, and then it cuts to the person complimenting them, and it was Sonic. And I'm like, beautiful. Play around with prop humor, you know? Streaming at 30 is already more than a lot of people have done, to be honest. I mean, that makes sense. Other than that, I'm gonna go to the pub. I'm gonna have a nice breakfast. I'm gonna chill. And then at 6 o'clock in the evening, I'm gonna stream.
I am
That's
now
the plan.
21, which is also a fun number, but you people are too young to remember that Vine.
That Vine? That 21 Vine? I've never heard that one before. Never have I heard that Vine sound effect about 21.
21?
You stupid.
21.
There you go. I don't know why it didn't play out loud, but now it will. Probably.
21.
Who knows?
21?
You stupid.
There it is. There you go. Okay, apparently I need that page open for it to play its sound effects. Congratulations. Welcome to 21 Moon. When I turned 21, I went on holiday to Las Vegas. It was an accident. I was already
21.
going and it lined up, but I was very happy with the result. I went in Vegas with $700. I came out.
21?
You stupid.
Came out with $700. And I was like, whew. And then late that year, I had 17 pounds to my name, so I was very glad that I didn't lose any more. Good
I love
times.
the number 21.
can't see me looking at my watch anymore. Not even wearing one. Well, I guess the sound effects hate you. And they hate me too, because they're randomly breaking on me. Well. Either way, yeah. 21. It all goes.
Wild fact about me, my uncle gambles is his full-time job.
Your uncle gambles as his full-time job? That's crazy. That's, hey. If it works, it works, I guess, you know? Fair enough. It's stock, isn't it?
That's
Stock
not
brokerage.
a full-time job.
It could be. You just got to be efforting
It doesn't
enough.
happen when you say it in a sentence. How don't you know this by now?
I genuinely didn't. I assumed you really. I could have sworn.
At Yuga Josh Streams,
Huh,
your
good
uncle
place.
has my dream job, Pseudo 91. Dream job.
Hell yeah. Well, hey, we can always set up some gambling channel points over here if you want at some point. As things grow, I suspect I will grow like a bit of a production team. You know, I'm going to hire moderators. They'll be there policing you all, making sure you're well behaved. Chances are it'll be some of you, considering you're the most regulars. That one goes instantly. Wow, look at that. But we could always do a thing where like we have like a moderator that randomly makes polls and gamble. That you can gamble with your channel points, basically, along the way. I don't feel like putting in the effort. I don't like writing polls. I want to sit down and type a bunch of stuff. That would be something I'll put to like a production moderator over time. So hey, maybe that's something for the 6th, 7th month. That's what we'll have by then. All sorts of things running in the background. That'd be nice. You know?
New Super Mario Bros. DS has Luigi Poker, I bet.
Oh, I love that. I do actually have Poker Night at the Inventory planned as a backup stream, essentially. This is another word for 2D stream, a backup stream. So I'm going to write down Luigi Poker. That's a great idea. The hard part is getting access
I saw an image of a dude
to the DS
gambling
game.
with a shirt. I am not addicted to gambling. I am addicted to hope.
Damn, that's crazy.
Super Mario
The lottery
New
is just a tax on hope. Makes sense. Super Mario in real life. Spaghetti. I know that one. I know that one. There's a couple Mario 64 mods I'd love to play that we'll do as little backups. This is the strangest playlist. This is summer. See, that's summer. Got to enjoy the last little bits of summer before it all cools down on us. We're going to be hit with torrential rain soon. In fact, I almost feel like I can see it right now. The Super El Nino is going to give us a wet and cold winter and a super heated summer. Ooh! Enjoy the time while we have it on this nighttime pool, apparently now. I'm going to really enjoy, though, the coziness. I think a lot of streams fit better in the cold. As much as we've had a great time in summer.
Maybe we suggest summer tracks if that playlist sucks.
Maybe. You're absolutely welcome to. I've got a bajillion music playlists. I keep changing them. I've got a bunch on my Steam Deck, Stream Deck. I've got a bunch on YouTube. I just keep changing. I'm always poking around. But genuinely, yeah. Might be easy to do it on Discord though, and then I'll add it in betweens, because that's usually when I do actually moderate the demonstrate? Just mod. Like, not rate. Modify, that's the word I'm looking for. Modify my playlist and stuff. We'll see. Now, there was originally another pitch we could do for this stream. I'm just debating whether I feel like doing it. Which was...
Spring playlist for me is all cherry blossom season for me, so it's pure Japanese infused music.
Very nice.
Also,
That's very cool.
I probably shouldn't
reacting.
bother asking you to do push-ups, cause you are 2D.
A very good idea,
I
Yone.
have had
Yes,
modding
I would
experience
suggest
since
skipping it for now.
IWAA 14
Means you can get more, though.
Pseudo 91 big brain. Why on earth anyone would willingly make 14-year-old me a mod is beyond me, but at least I am experienced.
Hey, you're ready for the working world, you know? Every entry-level job requests 10 years of experience. You literally have 7 years experience. That's a crazy number. To be fair, like, when I started being in the adult world, let's say that was 21, right? Totally not 18.
Car horn.
Hello, Voltorb. Welcome in. Making yourself known as usual. Hello. I as well, like, I've been editing on the side for ages. I've always been, like, looking at, like, you know, YouTube creators. I've been watching them for years. So I remember I was making all these, like, crappy little hobby edits on the side and all sorts. So, like, I had, like, years and years of experience by the time I was 21. Yeah, I guess when you're on the internet at, like, age 15 or 12, you just pick up skills because you see other people doing it. No wonder you need 10 years experience. Maybe it makes more sense now than ever before. Either way, crazy. Modding experience from 14 is bold. But hey, if it works, it works.
Modded my Switch only a year ago.
Ah,
I've technically been
another
a
type of
YouTuber
modding.
since I was 9.
Wow. Technically been a YouTuber since I was 9.
Shooting people is fun.
I mean, I was watching YouTube videos back in 2007, I think? 2008? Definitely 2008. Possibly 2007. And the whole thing started in like 2006, 2005. So I was early birds. I've almost been on YouTube, yeah. 20 years. Did I have an account?
Opinions on
I think I had an
Dante
account that was like...
Bald.
I think I had a...
Cool hair thumbs up.
like a gibberish username. So
I
technically
started
I had one.
watching
That
YT
counts.
in 2016.
That's
He
crazy.
turned into Treyorus.
That's crazy to me. I was at uni in 2016. I was like, can't imagine people watching YouTube in 2016. Doesn't make sense in my head. Opinions on Dan TDM going bold? We'll all get there eventually. I don't know when I will though. All the men in my family are bold by choice. So I've never seen anyone have hair. So I don't know when I'm losing
Oh,
mine.
the days of 2007
But you'll never see mine go grey. Haha! Oh, the days of 2007 YouTube pre-monetization. Yes, it would have been. Yeah, everyone was on MCNs back then. Channel networks, yeah. Or on Machinima. Everyone went on
So
Machinima
this man
to get paid.
balls.
And then they all got deleted. Love that. Ah well, I found some very niche, tiny YouTubers back in the day that I used to watch. There was like a Call of
Machinima.
Duty Beatles editor. He wasn't even an editor. He just
Cracked.
played little highlight streams, games called Hamish. Hamish Owns, I think his name was. Hamish
You'll be
Owns.
bald like Doug He.
Oh, you think so? Hey, I've got a permanent set of hair. This stuff can't go away. No matter how aged I look, I'm always gonna look like this in some form or another. I've cracked the case
I
for
was
eternal
2.
youth. You know. I was 2. Oh my god, what in 2007? Oh, I guess that's true. Yeah. Look at that. 2005. My god. I was 9 in 2005. Still kind of a baby in its own sense, but I had cognizant memories. I mean, I do have memories of 2001, the end of March 2001. I was very bored. I wanted
was
something to
only
happen.
born in 2008.
Not the best wish. You were born in 2008. My God, you weren't even here for the last financial crisis. I knew about the financial crisis. Couldn't do anything about it,
watched
but I
a
knew it
YouTuber, And then I
existed.
went to an audition for a musical and met him in the waiting room. We became friends after.
Whoa, that's crazy. That's cool. The socializing element is horrifying to me. Even like, even as I'm like as an adult now, you know, I went to TwitchCon earlier this year, and people, man, they're not even like on a parasocial front, just like recognizing someone and having to approach them. I mean, you know, as I've said many times before, I'm a former comedian as well. The idea of like being perceived by other comedians and then having to talk to them afterwards saying hi, I don't know if I could. It'd be easier, I guess, if they'd already seen me like do a performance. Then I've got something to bounce off of. You don't get that at TwitchCon. You know, they're not going to have known me already, probably. And even if they did, they won't know my face. So like they'd have to recognize my voice only.
Being friends with someone who makes content is very cool, Imo.
It is a whole other world, isn't it? It's very strange, I would imagine. I mean, hey, I'm doing it now. Technically, making my way. You know, cramming in time wherever I can. It's all remote, flexible hours. Well, remote in the sense of I still have to be here, but here is home, which is nice. You know, if I want to have dinner, I just go downstairs and I put on the microwave. That's easy. That's an easy fix right there.
Got
you
to
know.
go ill-watch on TikTok.
All right, and Ardo, do your thing. I'll see you over on the TikTok side. All good with me. Yeah, very nice. Whew. I won't spoil that yet. That'll be fine. Leave that be. Leave that be.
Do you live in a 2-floor house?
There are 2 floors in it. Yeah. I mean, on a law front, I don't even have a
Many
house.
of my friends are content creators. Spoilers, they are all regular antisocial humans.
Of course. I'm not surprised. So I'm glad in that sense I can fit in. I feel like some you know and some you don't. It's also the loud ones that are not extroverted really stand out. But that makes sense when you're all caught up in your... What is this? When you're all caught up in your bedroom making stuff all the time. Do I come off as introverted or extroverted? I'm pretty loud.
Joe Name is trying
But
to
then
track
sometimes
Pseudo down.
Exactly. There are some suspicious questions technically coming out of Your Name this time. No, it's alright. You're the most trustworthy on this front if to ask those kind of questions, surely. Surely. Hold on, let me go do a thing real quick. Unfortunately, you can't see me walk away and do the thing. You just see me as a blind, blank-stared character. How bold of you. Yes. I thought you meant bold, hairless then for a second. I got very
I don't even live in the UK.
Hello, Otto. That's true. Doesn't mean you can't get access. It's a very long-term plane, just like the one I'm about to get shredded on. You know? It's doable.
I live in the UK. And your social security number is?
Oh, you know how it is. 111111111. Would that make me one of the first, or just a really lucky? Do you think someone has got like a really obvious number? Like statistically, right? Do they cancel those ones out? What are the implications of something like that? I kind of shudder to think. Like what do you do if your number is like 1 2 3 4 5, or like in reverse? Midlands, big up. Ooh, interesting. This can always go in the reverse order. I can parasocial back to you.
Maybe.
Although this isn't to Yoni, so maybe it doesn't. Maybe that's ill-fitting. Even still.
There are social security numbers in UK. I thought it was only a USA.
Oh yes, there's a system of some sort everywhere.
I should convince my friend to go with the bar when he gets here.
Epstein or Diddy?
Yeah, I say so. Go with the bar. Go to the bar. I say so. I've tried to.
If you're talking
maybe it's a
about
very
phone
introverted
number,
thing.
Yay.
I've been trying to.
It's basic as hell.
I've been trying my best to manually, forcibly force a
It's a statistical
socializing
anomaly. The chances of a number
routine
like that being
so that I
generated are lower
actually
that
do
you win the
something.
lottery every week for a year.
So I've been like manually planning, like with my IRL friends, being like, I'm going to see you once per month on this date in order to actually see you consistently. Because otherwise I just don't keep up with these things at all, It's one of those things.
To answer your earlier question, I think you're a mix of both. More introverted IRL, more extroverted online.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I can see that. I could definitely see that. These are some very strange summary music.
I need to start doing because I haven't been meeting people at all other than some cons.
Right? It's just one of those things,
Pseudo, we will go to a bar one day, I know it. And when that day comes, you can watch me do back-to-back tequila rose shots.
Whoa, that's crazy. Tequila rose shots. Someone's had the experiences. They know exactly what they're into. They know exactly what they're
I
after.
imagine like my friends who are an introverted person with a passion for extroverted activities.
That would make sense. I feel like there's a line of logic there for sure. Yeah, I've always been like just a generic rum and coke person when it comes to like drinking over time. But when it comes to the likes of like nowadays. I try not to have a rum and coke. It's a
At
very
Yuga
20s
Joss
thing.
streams, you understand the glory of tequila rose.
But nowadays I just have like a big pitcher. I'll have like a big cocktail pitcher of some sort and be like, that'll do. Who knows? Maybe I'm overthinking these things. I'm not a big fan of beer or cider. Arguably whiskey, but somehow I
My
like
second
whiskey
favourite shot
sometimes.
only under baby Guinness.
I've never had a Guinness, but I assume I wouldn't like it if I don't like beer and cider and lager and all the rest of it, you know? One of those things.
Based.
We'll see. That'll be fine over there. That's alright. Don't mind me. Yeah, you know, we'll see. Either way.
Baby Guinness isn't a real Guinness.
Oh. Really? I don't know the logic behind this.
I'd like to stay abstinent.
Fair enough. Absolutely understandable. Absolutely fair. I'm not crazy on drinking regularly myself. The one a month is all I do. And even then, haven't started it. Not really. It starts next month. I'm terrible at meeting up with my friends in August. Busy August. Summertime. Soaking in all the summery games. Somewhat, wherever I can. We'll see. I will be curious if in 5 years and 7 months, I would have worked out my schedule a little better. I'm able to juggle everything that I need to do all at once. That'll be nice. Including IRL socializing. We'll see.
It's coffee liqueur with Baileys as a topper, so it looks like a Guinness.
Oh, interesting. It's genuinely not a real Guinness? That's crazy. I remember recently learning that, like,
I am
Guinness
21,
tastes
what
different
else do you do
depending
at
on
this
how
age?
close you are to the factory. I'm 21, what else do you do at this age? Yeah. But it's also kind of the old world. You know, apparently the younger generations don't drink like the older
Study.
generations do. When especially you're out of uni, you kind of just float. I mean, my pitch these days is get into content creation. Because it's the only closest thing to a real meritocracy you can find, you know? If you do really good, you sometimes get benefited really, really good. Whereas you can work 9 to 5, the best in the world, you still get paid a 9 to 5. You gotta take the dive, do something flexible, find your hobbies at the very least. You know? I'll give you all the life lessons at 30, but also I don't think I can give the best example, because look at me. You really want to take advice from a
What's that?
30
Meritocracy.
almost year old VTuber on the internet? A meritocracy. It's like an ocracy, you know, it's like how society works. You might have heard like democracy and aristocracy or something. You know, it's like based on merit. So the people that achieve the most win the most, get the most. You are rewarded
I've
for
been
your
trying to do
quality.
content
You're rewarded
for
for your
years.
effort.
My next endeavor is starting a podcast.
Hell yeah. As long as you can still find the drive to try and continue, you're on the right
Keep
path.
putting it in the wall.
You
The
keep doing
billionaires
it.
own all the careers you can study for. Get drunk and keep doing fun stuff.
Well, it doesn't have to be drunk, because getting drunk puts you back in, and this is my hot take, getting drunk puts you back in the cycle. It's overcharged, overpriced, it doesn't benefit you in the long term, it does socially.
I see. That
But
makes things.
You spend money, you lose money, you have to go back in the system to get the money. I say circumnavigate it entirely. Well, play the game, enjoy the times, get that part-time hobby going, and turn it into something big. Keep trying. And then that's it. Yeah, keep trying. There's a lot of people
Bad take.
that I've seen. Yeah, that's fair. Well, it depends on how much you spend on it. Because also, to be fair, the point of life is enjoy it. Good friends, good food, good drink if you must. That's my take there. I'm also a guy who doesn't leave his bedroom very often. Can you tell? I don't know, man. There's a lot of people I've seen in the past that like try to get into like TikTok creating. And, you know, the logic is like, oh, you know, or like, you know, I'd go up to him and say like, oh, you've got to upload every day for a year or something like that. You know, that's what I'm trying to do here. I upload on TikTok once a day. Arguably, you should do more. That's when you got a production behind you and you can do all sorts. But
Can't drink too much.
usually
I was
those
doing push-up
people
outside the gate
don't
club
even
at
start.
3 a.m. last night.
They don't even make one TikTok video. And I'm like, then you're not going to make it. You know. And it's not that they were like over planning it. They're just like, oh, I'd love to. This seems easy. And then they never start, let alone get to day 10 or 100 or 300. You know, and that's a shame. But oh well.
Bro blends in with that snowy castle. All
I
things
think this
considered,
model's
having
coming
a
out in
fun night
winter.
and memories with friends are priceless. I've ended up sleeping in A, B, and Q after a couple wacky nights.
Hey, that's nice.
Moss.
That's very sweet. Can't drink too much. I was doing push-ups outside the gay club at 3 a.m. last night. Well, at least you now know what your soul truly craves. Push-ups. Working out. The buff road or no road. Tells a lot about you. But fair, you know, that's not the end of the world. Not the worst case scenario at 3 o'clock in the morning. You know? It's not like not a kebab that comes right back out again. You know what I mean? So... either way, yeah.
Yay, maybe don't drink.
Up to you. I'm personally
True
quite
Indian
a
bloke.
heavyweight, which is a pain for me, because it means I don't get the buzz, and I
Moss.
spend a lot of money on it. You know what I mean? Alright. Please contribute to the conversation, or I'll time you out. You know, it's a recurring gag. It's not a funny one. I bounced off of it early
Second
days.
time you said moss.
You know. Yeah, it's one of these. But also, they could
More
reform.
moss.
They could turn around. Maybe not the right word. I'm gonna blame that one on the latency though. That one's me being kind and gentle and patient. We'll see. The true
On
inner
paper
gym
thing,
bro.
I was doing it so the actual gym guys would sew them with me and impress me.
It's a good line of logic. Hey, it works out. Fair enough. Absolutely fair enough. Sounds like not a bad scenario in the end. Oh, and it was a Saturday night last night. Yeah. What did I do Saturday night? Oh, that was right. I was hodgepodge coding save states. That's my life. That feels better. I love rotting on
I
my phone
love
and
moss.
building tech stuff. Damn. What a shame. Well, you know what this is time for. They had all of that reaction time to sort
Autumn
themselves
not
out.
looking that fun for me.
Ooh.
Rain, cold, and school.
Let's make it happen, everybody! Someone who doesn't get the hint tells a bad joke and then doesn't stop. Oh, we love to see it. They've got a plan in mind, and they knew the ending too. You are banned. Why is this song so long? What do I have to do to make it slow and fitting? I don't know. Should that have been a timeout rather than a ban? We'll see. Maybe I'll make it a timeout. Maybe they could come back. We'll see. Is that me being too nice? I don't even know if they're here to hear those comments. So I guess that'll be the test. Or they'll come over to the TikTok chat, but I'm ready for that too. Can I? Never mind. Maybe I can't access it. Well, never mind. No unbanning. I can't find the
I
button.
lengthened the song.
Seems
Oh,
like
did
a
you,
good night,
Walter?
haha.
My bad. Seems like a good night. What, planning save states? Totally. Oh no, the move front. That makes more sense. I see. Well, hey.
It's a banger, thumbs up.
It is a very good song. Good old Danganronpa. The most fitting for the bands. That's probably going to be possibly one of the most consistent things that we run with. I wouldn't be surprised. Like, we just, 5 years later, I'm probably still going to use that animation and that soundtrack. I think it's like, it's perfect. Gets the idea across. Unless, like, I commission, like, one with a car instead. But why do that? I already spent money on that one. Got it properly commissioned with an animator and everything. Who knows? Who knows? 5
Have you
years
got
and 7
any
months. I'm
wild
gonna pencil that
stories
in.
from uni?
Only kind of like the classic ones. Like I had the first time I went to a night like with drinking in it, and the first time I really went to get drunk or like to have drinks. I hadn't eaten all day, and my flatmate suggested I line my stomach before I went to this party. So they suggested I
We
line my
love uni
stomach
stories, Pseudo.
with ice cream. So I had half a tub of ice cream, and then I went to the party. Naturally, I did not stay in that party very long, and everyone thought I was a terrible lightweight. Apparently I had the best night of that night because it was full of drama. It was uni students. Everyone had drama, everyone was shouting at each other, and I was the only one that got off clean and no one had any problem with me because I was already out the building, vomiting nothing. It was also one of those ones.
Brother,
there was nothing in my stomach.
Not SpongeBob lol.
I'm not. It didn't work out. So, there you go. Those are my early days. You know, I feel like I kind of told most when we did like a story time thing before. You know, my go-to at Weatherspoons is a all-day brunch, a big fry-up, and then also an ice cream brownie at the same time. I'll have a bite of one and then a bite of the other, back and forth. Great conversation starter. Everyone's upset with me. Great times, you know. Yeah, you know, like I did a couple shows. Learned the early days of some of the comedy stuff I wanted to do later down the line. You know, that kind of thing. Yeah, you know, what else happened? What did I do year 1? What did I do year 2? What did I do year 3? You know, there were a couple snow days. I was surprisingly social at uni, more so than I am now and more so than I was before. I don't know how that
I lived in my
works.
first year at a large dorm-type place, and I had a big group of friends there. We all went to a nightclub called Satan's Hollow and had
Wow.
some funny nights.
That is a crazy
I
name
love
for a
how I
nightclub.
get to hear
Satan's
your
Hollow.
stories while I am actively making my own.
Exactly. Hell yeah. I mean, yeah. You know, I don't want to say they're the best times of your lives. It's just another arc of your lives, you know. But enjoy it, definitely. One of the best advice I was ever given before I went to uni was like, keep your bedroom door open so that people, like, if you've got an event at your house, people naturally find you. You know, don't be a shut-in. Don't just play video games all the year. Although Overwatch came out in the middle of my uni days.
How would you spend
I fell for
summers
that.
between school, uni years?
The first, so I can tell you that comfortably. The first Christmas, so like 3 months in, I stayed at uni for some reason, and absolutely nobody else did. So I just had full reign at like my dorm by myself, and it was the first real time I'd been home alone. Spooky. I started watching Attack on Titan back in those days, and no, I still didn't use the oven and cook, because why would I do that? I'm scared of the oven, and hot foods. But that was basically how I spent the first one. And then I realized, oh, people go home for their holidays. I should probably do the same. So then I just went home for like a couple summers, had a couple partners that met my family. Scary. Didn't stick around. And then like, yeah, I had a New Year's that was spent with we moved to a house with a group of friends by this point, and the New Year's, you know, there's always like a New Year's countdown. There was one that was King Julian. It was Madagascar themed, and it was him cooling it down for like the last 30 minutes. Raucous of a time that time. We were all there. King Julian practically in the room. That was fun. Yeah. Generally though, especially later on, I just stayed at my uni place, or like where I lived by then. Seeing my family less and less, but that just kind of comes with the age, you know. I FaceTime my family regularly, every single week. I call them, video call them, so they see me more than the average family does. You know, because there's some crazy statistic, like once you leave, you've seen your parents for 90% of the time. You will see your parents. Something horrible like that. So I make an effort to video call them every week, and then I get 52 hours with them a year.
Okay,
maybe 50,
my
but sometimes
friends
skip.
here, catch up again soon. Chat and Pseudo.
Yeah, all right.
Uni is formative as heck. I recommend it for independence reasons, but career-wise, EHHH. We don't talk about that.
Absolutely. Moo, if you're heading off, you have a good one. Absolutely. Have a good Sunday evening. But lovely to have you pop in again. It's nice to see you as always. Thank you for the gifted sub as well. Plant Dad assuredly is very grateful.
Bye, Moo.
Keep enjoying your uni stuff. It's good days. You know, make good friends. It is all the formative years. Get that independence. You will meet important people, probably. You know, the most important people I met at uni. Don't worry about the career
ya,
stuff.
Moo.
That's a waste of time. Good luck on that podcast as well. Of course, I'll see you before your next talk about the podcast and it all goes off. But yeah, have a good one, Moo. Yeah, I definitely agree, big boy, in that it's really good for independence. Career-wise, not a good one. I am not using my degree. I should have gone into, like, marketing or something, you know? I should have done like
Asking 'cause I
social
got
media
1
stuff.
week remaining until school, and I don't know how to appreciate the end of summer.
You don't have to appreciate the end of every summer. You know, it's not, don't feel forced to if things don't line up. It ebbs and it flows, you know. If you don't appreciate the end of summer, you can still appreciate the winter. Just live in the present. That's kind of it. Don't have to worry about the bigger scale. Just focus in on today, you know. Don't stress the big stuff. Take it day by day. You know what I mean? Probably. Maybe that's an old man take. And I'm saying that because time is flittering
hate
faster
winter,
and faster
lol.
these days. You hate winter? Well, damn. Then have memories of summer. Watch those walking videos of walking through like sunny beaches. That's what I do. Every winter I'll have a phase where I'm like, I'm gonna watch a walkathon through Brighton Beach. Actually, that'd be a nice prompt.
I am probably
might do
the only
watch at some
snow
point.
hater you could find.
No, there's loads of people that hate the snow. If it helps, it might be a warm winter this year because of that Super El Nino. We'll see. I would love to do a stream at some point where we are... Game Boy music? Okay. Where we use a treadmill. And on that treadmill, we physically walk on the back of our heads. And we walk through like one of those walking videos. We'll walk through all the cities, all through video games even. And just sort of chill, chat. I'll do it next time there's like a convention to go to. And then there will surely be some sort of walking through the convention video, and I'll be like, wow, look, it's V Expo, and I'm walking through it. I'm one of the VTubers. Ah, I see that booth, and I see that booth. I'll tell you the memories of when I went there, and then I'll pretend that I'm doing it live and all sorts. There's something in mind. Something for a mid-September stream. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. It's one of the other, like...
Sunshine OST
Semi-backup
itself
streams.
would probably fit this stream.
Definitely. It's just a chill one. Learning to be casual. There was originally an idea to react to all of the Team Fortress 2 and Overwatch cinematics. Because I'm still building up
I'd
a lot
say
of lore
genuinely, if school starts
IRL.
up soon and you want to appreciate the here and now,
Ooh.
just do a max amount of nothing because your body will appreciate the no stress before the school kicks in again.
Very valid, yeah. Chill out. That's very good. Yeah, apparently it's very bad for the body to rush around everywhere. So I'm told. I haven't felt the effects yet, totally. But yeah, no, genuinely. Just relax. That's okay. You don't need to stress yet. Stress during exam season. Yeah. Until then, it's not even exam season yet. But yeah, we're building some of the lore
Some others
as we're
say
going.
that your brain rests when your body works.
Interesting. Sounds more like a... sounds like a way they want you to work more. But it could also be if you're on autopilot. You know, if you're just doing the dishes, your body's working, but your brain finally rests because you're on autopilot. You know what I mean? But then you're on autopilot. And then it's its own thing. I would love to in future on the lore front again, like build these other original characters like we've got here and give them like a cinematic
No stress.
short.
There's back
So I
to
might
school,
watch some TF2
adverts
cinematics as
everywhere,
inspiration.
lol.
The back to school adverts are everywhere. Ugh. I'm sorry about that one. Yeah. That does suck. It's alright though. It will pass. It's all temporary. I feel like this is going to be copyright. Thanks, Sonic Rush. We'll see. I'm going to go and quickly have a dinner. And I made a crazy plan. I've actually
What
meal
track
prepped
is
in
playing
advance.
right now?
Oops, let me tell you. Hold on, let me find you. It was Sonic Rush Adventure, a new venture.
It was Sonic Rush.
Yes, it was. I'm gonna go have a nice light dinner rather than a heavy one
My
of
comments
rice
being
that
reviewed
usually
for the
slows
least
me down.
offensive thing I've said in this chat, tears of joy.
Uh-oh. What did you say, Big Boy? Do I want to know? I'm gonna quickly make myself some sausage rolls dipped in potato salad. Gourmet, I know. I will be right back. See you in a mo. Watch. Wow, I'm in color again. Crazy. See you in a sec.
Chat if you're on another platform. Twitch is the place to be promised. Chat, like and subscribe to his channel Trust.
Oh my goodness, we're already in the dark times. It's 9:15 and it's already dark. We're losing summer rapidly. I can't believe it. Thank you for the sub reminders. I appreciate that. Or even just going over to Twitch. Okay, let's see. Can I do that? Will this even... Let's find out if I can actually track while eating here. It's been so long, I don't remember. Yeah, that's good. Pretty good. Okay, well, don't go quiet the moment I'm chewing. Music, please. Might just have to mute myself. I'm like conscious that I'm swallowing too loudly.
Hi.
Hello, Rainbow. Welcome in. Nice to have you here. That's kind of the vibe we've got for
Twitch
today.
probably has the best chat. Totally not biased.
There's definitely pros and cons with every platform. I'm going to admit. But Twitch seems to have the most features, including adverts. So who knows? Hello, can you scream? Yes, I can. I will spare you. Today, at least, I'll spare you that. But hello. We're having a nice casual Sunday
I
today.
meant the people who talk here.
Oh, I see. Yes, the vibes. I would agree to that, probably. I mean, I don't even know if the YouTube people are still around. Oh, yeah, no. Rainbow's one, and Voltorb is one. Never mind. I assume by default you are Twitch people. I watch chat through my text-to-speech. So the thing that makes the voice out loud is what I'm actually reading. I could read it elsewhere.
Yay, some people watch Twitch, some people watch YouTube, so it's a half and half for when people watch streams.
Yeah. And then some people are over on TikTok. Crazy.
Facts, Joe name.
I've been seeing a lot of people, streamers, talking about Billy lately. I probably won't multi-stream to there as well, but it's a trend people are trying. I would like to dual stream on Twitch, so you can get a vertical and a horizontal version going at the same time. But I think I have to stream only to Twitch to make that work.
That went international.
Yeah, it did. But I hear there's a lot more restrictions. Like, you can't mention the other streams, and you really can't be political. And I feel like I'll keep making little jabs somewhere.
all at once, so I can consume as much pseudo content as possible. Silly.
That's crazy. That's a crazy move. Hey, you can if you want. You can see all the different latency issues. I assume there's different latencies between the two. The sound effects are definitely different between Twitch and YouTube. I don't know, man. We'll see. If I ever did pick up Instagram, I would stream there as well. And to Twitter, but you have to pay for premium for that. Ugh. And all sorts. You ate engine fuel. Ah, you can do that once. That's alright. Everything's edible once. You'll be alright. It's edible. This time. Just won't be edible next time, because you'll be dead. Enjoy.
We should do a TTS joke off between chats as an event stream one day. Like, try not to laugh.
A try not to laugh where I don't speak and you have to make me laugh? That's crazy. Unfortunately, I'm really good at not corpsing, so it will never end.
I'ma probably head out for now to work on an edit, but I subbed to you so I can still watch your streams.
Hell yeah,
Shelter.
Rainbow. Well, you enjoy, of course. You do your thing on that edit. Thank you for popping in. Appreciate it. Every second is of infinite value, so thank you for joining with us for a few seconds. Appreciate it. Of course, do your thing. You can look at the sun via a telescope once. Exactly, you know?
You underestimate Twitch chat's power. Pseudo 91 big brain.
You can, that eclipse can burn your retina into a wonderful ring. Once.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Very cool. Very nice. Very, very nice. Ooh. I should check here. Okay, that's fine. Let's move on. We don't need random rock. Is that summary? Is rock summary? Sometimes I wonder if I should do like a marathon of one particular game. You know, like should I play every Sonic game for a month? Maybe that's something I'll do in like year 4. You know? I just like switching around too much. My brain
Ultraviolet
has
will
a
be more
million
than a
thoughts.
monster can after that eclipse.
Oh yeah. That'll be... very fun people watching during the eclipse. I loved watching several children burn their retinas. And there was a good few TikToks of families crying with their eyes covered, and I'm like, the voting public. Glad of them to
What
out
month
themselves.
would you make a one franchise month if you would do that?
I don't know. I think a good pitch might be like January. It's when I
was
have
at
the
work
least
during the eclipse. It was so sad I missed it.
responsibilities IRL. So like I could take the most amount of time into streaming in January and get it done faster. Otherwise, I don't know. If there's a good like romance-based series, that'd be good in February. But I don't want to lose like a whole October on one game because that's so much Halloween. I don't know. I was at work during the eclipse. I was so sad I missed it. That's crazy. That's the shame they didn't let you witness it. It wouldn't be if it was based in the UK. Wasn't worth it.
But I may be in Japan in Jan pleading face.
You may be in Japan in January. Whoa, that's crazy. You get the cherry blossoms like right behind us. Nope, those are autumn. Those are just autumn leaves behind us. Never mind. Fair enough. January's a good month. Apart from working out. That's when everyone goes crazy. Yeah.
Hey,
Hadn't
I
thought about
doubt people really watch Valentine's related streams.
Makes sense, yeah. Yeah. I'm really
Overrated
enjoying the
holiday,
thematic
I
nods.
know.
No, I think that
Oh
makes sense.
yeah, I'm from the Netherlands, so it was barely visible. I did try to sneak a look on the roof.
I see. Yeah. I mean, at some time in my life, I'd love to see a total eclipse. I will travel cross-country, I'll travel abroad to see it one day. Since I'll be like 84 when the next UK one comes in. We'll see.
No,
Maybe it'll line up one
eclipse.
day.
I celebrate a different Valentine's Day anyway. Welsh people got our own stuffs.
Really? Whoa. I didn't know Welsh people got their own Valentine's Day. Cool. Yeah, probably won't do it. What? Should I stream on Halloween? Valentine's Day? I don't know what that would even entail. Probably not worth it. I've got ideas for April Fool's streams. Maybe I'll just do an April Fool's stream on Valentine's Day. Know what I mean? We'll see. Does it line up on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday or Sunday? Who knows? Well, I've really gone off the wall and start streaming
Yeah,
every
we
day. by then.
celebrate a real saint of love. Pretty sure the
Ah.
Valentine story isn't real life.
I didn't know there was a story, I'm gonna be honest. I thought it was capitalism going crazy.
I think I pissed off TTS with my previous message.
Oh, really? What did it... It didn't like no eclipse? Or did you say something in it restricted? Someone earlier said like 10 feet 20 and the text-to-speech just broke down over on TikTok earlier
I
in this
actually
mod.
opened all 3 platforms at once, and to be honest, the YouTube and TikTok are synced and Twitch is a little behind.
Oh, man.
I did
Twitch.
SMTH restricted.
Oh, I see. Damn, you and Big Boy have fallen for that, huh? Something's auto-moderating. That is weird that they're actually all...
The restrictions are very
TikToks,
tight here, to
Twitch
be
is
fair.
the worst one. As in, is it my personal restrictions are tight? Really? Could be. Hold on, let me have a look over here. Let me move this tracking. Still haven't finished my sausage rolls, so... They all look pretty medium, right?
I was making a joke
Yeah.
about Welsh having a relationship with sheep. It is kind of funny to see
Ah,
3 times
oh
I posted
dear.
a pic in the Discord, but I only really have this as a joke, lol.
What? Wait, what? Uh-oh. Let's see this. Oh! Oh, I see! Make sure you consume as much pseudo as possible. Wow. Love that. And with the vertical setup, you get 2 for the price of 1 every time. Look at that. 5 of me. That's crazy.
I can't figure out what mine was restricted for, maybe the mention of a kid.
Ah. Oh, yes, of course. All kids are banned.
Oh wait, I have 3 screens.
Uh-oh.
Let me try again.
So it's funny. You can no longer count as multiple views on one platform. Like, you know,
That
Twitch has
picture
cracked down
looks
on it.
like Sue became Big Brother.
However, I guess if you're watching across multiple platforms, you can count as more views. Crazy. Restream will like me for that. I don't know if any other platform will care, though. It's still just 1 view to Twitch, you know. And that apparently doesn't count as anything. Did you hear the thing that, some Twitch executive said if you have less than 1,000 concurrent viewers, you are dead weight on the website? Love that. I've been seeing people actually, that's a thing. People have been adding dead weight as one of their tags. I need to do that. Hold on. The little micromanaging things
okay,
I always
that's
forget.
more pseudo.
I'm doing that. I've got to do that. Apparently it works. Can you believe it?
I mean, Welsh people find the sheep stuff really funny, because if it's truly English, then eat them, haha.
Oh god, that is crazy. There we go. I'm plugging in dead weight. Apparently it's some of the best impressions some people have seen, so I'll keep it. Lots of Sonic Rush in this. We need to play that. I, back in the day, used to play Sonic Advance, which apparently is not very good games. Their level design-wise is horrible, apparently. I'd love to get into that. Always thought I couldn't because it's 2D. Maybe I will. Maybe next summer. If the soundtrack's anything like this. I'm gonna write that down. Sonic Advance. 2 specifically, which is like the worst
Are
one.
those XX stupid? How are you meant to immediately start with 1,000 followers?
Not even followers.
You
They're
have
talking
so many games in
concurrent
mind
viewers.
At this point, put them on a wheel and spin.
I might do. Hello, Clovery Butter. Hey, welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, we could do. Genuinely, yeah. I've got a lot of things here. Oh, I can't show you. I could show you with this. Hold on, let me just check. There ain't anything. I gotta get rid of that for a start. Anything else? That looks pretty good. That looks fine. That looks good. That looks fine. Yeah.
Sonic Advance
Oh.
is made by the infamous Dimps.
I don't know what that means. Oh look, you see nothing. Okay. Perhaps never mind.
They
Does this one do
also
it?
made
That
Sonic
also doesn't
4.
work. There you go, look at that. There's my spreadsheet of too many things. Every layer is something. Here's a bunch of backup streams. Here's a bunch of Wii games. Here's a bunch of beefy backups that'll take some time. Here's a bunch of games I might play all at once, multi-style. Here's a bunch of demos. Here's a bunch of VR games. Here's a bunch of Wii games
Clover
again.
tags in.
It's
I got
always
to go pick up
something.
the car real quick. Keep my spot warm, Clover.
Yeah, I
Oh
might put
my
more in a wheel.
god. That's so much.
That's not even a tenth of it. I mean, I can make it more. You want to see more? Is this all fine? This all looks pretty fine, other than a convention I was interested in going in. Yeah, sure. Here's the real one. This one? No, this one? No, this one? Hello? This one! Hey, look at my horrible color palette. Now we got a whole bunch of things. These are all the streams I would love to play one day. These are all the mods that are apparently already ready to play. Here's some future mods I'd love to play one day, but I haven't. Here's a
this
bunch of
feels
things I'd
more
love to do
organized.
literally. Oh yeah, I've got colors. Here's a bunch of things I like on the side but are uncategorized. Here's again a
This
bunch of
can't.
multi-games. Here's a bunch of save state games hidden behind me that I'll play all at once with multiple instances. Here's a bunch that I'll turn into wheels. Wheel spinner challenges. And then individually there's a bunch of wheels over here. Wow, look at that. So many wheels. A wheel of all the VR games, a wheel of all the part 2s, a wheel of all the reactions we could do. It's gone. Where'd it go? A will of all the wee shovelware. Wow. Yeah, I just keep adding to this, I'm gonna be honest. Thank you.
Oh, you
can you
have
tell I'm
primary
colorblind?
colors because you're colorblind.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Oh yes, it needs to
Dinks
be
is a
stark.
Japanese game dev who made some post-Sonic 3 and pre-Sonic Mania games.
Oh really? Cool. That's cool. I love the animation in that game the most. That they really nailed that one. You know, that bit. I think. Can I move myself, please? I'm a bit off to the side. Thank you.
They
Beautiful.
are pretty infamous for endless pits in 2D games.
Yes. Yes, that is the big thing of Sonic
Especially in
Advance.
Sonic Advance 2 and 3.
Mm-hmm. And you can't see him coming either. Yeah. So I'd like to revisit that as an adult, because I did beat that whole game as a kid.
Yo.
I love the idea of a boss fight while you're running the whole time. That was great, revolutionary to me as a kid. Hello, Enzo, welcome. Nice to have you here. Sorry, I was just scoffing on dinner. Don't mind me. Let's put that down there. Whew, good.
HRU. Did you know Sonic
I'm doing
Advance
well.
3 has a partner pairing mechanic?
Having a very casual Sunday. Sonic Advance 3 has a partner pairing mechanic. I was not aware. I don't think I played number 3. I think I exclusively played number 2. For some reason. It's all I knew, I guess. It was hard. It was hard enough. Spent like a whole couple months on that game. Probably. Good times all around though, I'll tell you what. Really enjoyed it. What's here? Okay, what's under here? Nothing?
You can pick different characters to
Oops.
pair up to get different abilities. Yes, there is Sonic and Amy pair.
Ah, really? Oh, I know what happened. That's from a previous stream that I lost all those. That's what's happened. I was like, where's this thing I had prepared? That's where they are. Oh, and that mutes that. Let's not mute that then. You can make different characters to pair up and get different abilities. Ah. Yeah, I don't remember that. I really don't remember
Anyone
that.
like anime?
Oh yes. We are, as much as I am inspired by other elements of Japan, like Jet Set Radio, and the more cel-shaded side of life, absolutely. I'm a big fan of anime. Oh yes. Somehow. I didn't know there were so many. Never mind. Oh my
I'm
god,
watching Blue Lock
85?
Ryan.
I do like anime, but not a very active watcher, embarrassingly.
I typically watch animes like as they're coming out in waves. Like I've seen Free Ren and Dungeon Meshi and Spy Family because they were coming out at the time. You know, I watched Charlotte back in the day in like 2016, and a bunch of anime in 2016, and then a bunch of anime in 2007. I discovered the internet in 2007 apparently. So I have like pockets of like trendy anime, and that's about it. Not like the timeless. Well, I've seen some of the timeless stuff. I've seen Death Note and the likes, and all of Attack on Titan. But that thing lasted like 10 years, so no wonder. Yeah, you're watching Blue Lock right now.
Have you watched Steins Gate?
I have, yes. That is one I think I went back to see. I have seen Steins Gate, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, so I couldn't play the graphic novel. I know too much. Although that would get very funky with the save states game. So we'll see. I like
Absolute cinema that.
that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, very, very cool. I love how the protagonist comes off as cringe, and that's the point. And then it's like, he seriousens up later. What a bam!
JJK Blue Lock
My
Death
young
Note,
brain
Chainsaw and Demon
made the
Slayer.
neurons fire, you know? I watched JJK, Blue Lock, Death Note, Chainsaw Man, Demon Slayer. Ah! Is that all you've seen? You gotta watch Attack on Titan. That's not even an anime. It's like beyond anime. But it ruins every other anime. Because it doesn't have any of the anime tropes. Maybe. What do I know? I've watched like everything except those. Those are like the 5 that I skip. I'm like, Demon Slayer, I'll watch My Hero Academia. Chainsaw Man, I'll watch One Punch Man. Death Note, sure, I'll watch that. But then maybe watch Full Metal Alchemist is the better version. Blue Lock, can't remember
I
what's in it.
reckon an Exade ratted version of you could be like the protagonist. Oh, and MHA.
You think I'm like the Steins Gate? You think I'm like the Steins Gate guy? Oh no. I mean, I know I'm in black and white, so I could arguably have like a science vest on right now, but... Ooh. Maybe. I only remember the name of one other character. It was like Mahiru. Probably. I don't remember any of the names otherwise. Yeah, it doesn't come to my brain.
I recommend One Piece evil smiley face. No, just kidding, I'm not even done with that. Oh, the pink is gone.
Oh, is it? That's weird. It must be a lighting thing, because, we are in a 2D form. We haven't actually changed the texture. But we have a 2D setup and a 3D setup, and this is the 2D setup that we're trying the model in. The rigging is also slightly different. My neck works differently now. I keep leaning forwards. You know, whatever. It's probably the rig I'll use for all the other future models.
I would never
works.
watch One Piece. It's as long as British soap operas.
You don't watch British soap operas all the way through. You don't. You just jump in live and make the best you can out of what's going on. That's how it always is. But fair enough. Absolutely. Makes sense.
In at like episode 800 something of One Piece and kind of gave up haha.
Wow, that is
I watched
crazy
a
to
little
give
bit
up
of
at
One
800.
Piece.
I similarly have only seen the Netflix live actions. There is a new Netflix anime and a Lego version. Maybe I'll watch those to keep up. I don't know. I just don't find the time. I barely find time to fix all the stream stuff we do here and then edit them all and send them all out. So, I don't know if I can find the efforts for all that, you know? We'll see. We'll see with a bit of time.
Have you watched Avatar? Either one.
I have.
I'm supposed to blue log ST.
Yes, I haven't seen the Blue People one, but I have seen Avatar: The Last Airbender. Loved it as a kid. Love it as an adult. Seen Legend of Korra. Very nice. We'll probably watch the new series. Haven't seen the new movie.
I just finished watching a Korean drama called Wonderful, and it is the first show in a while to genuinely make me laugh.
Oh, damn. That's good. That's a good time right there. Wonderful. That's a good name as well. I like the pun. Clearly they know what they're doing. That's fun. That's very fun. Hell yeah.
This music sounds weird. It's on Netflix.
It's from the Super Nintendo, that's why. Again, it's from Super Adventure Island. It's one of 250 songs in this summary playlist. It's definitely one of the strangest playlists I've found. I didn't expect it to go like this, you know? Oh well. It's just one of those things, isn't it?
Like it was played on those instruments with a head.
The instruments with a head? I don't know what you're talking about. I remember I used to have a Super Nintendo when I was a baby kid, barely understanding video games. I remember playing a game where you're like a tiny military guy jumping over jars. It was broken, didn't work very well. But I remember it. Thank you. Thank you.
Automatone.
Oh, an automaton. Yeah. I think it might have been. It just seemed a bit crunched. It was a bit weird, wasn't it? Oh well, just one of those things, isn't it? Okay.
I beat partners in time this week.
Ooh, very nice, very nice. I loved the idea of playing Mario and Luigi as like a collab.
The final bosses
stream.
took like 4 hours.
Oh, yeah, I remember them being very hard. I'd love to play a Mario Luigi game with one other person. And like, I only control Mario or Luigi, and they only control Luigi or Mario. And then there'll be a fun 2-person stream. And then I guess for Partners in Time, you get 4 people in, and they can only press their one designated button. It probably makes the game twice as easy, because you don't have to control both characters at the same time, out of sync. It seems like a nice, fun way to do things. A spin.
And I am playing on the European version, which is much easier than American one.
Really? I had no idea it was
Activation of
easier.
all control Luigi.
That never happens. Have a fish in a bowl. Whoops. I've knocked something bad on my laptop. That's not good. Hold on, sorry. Gonna be broken for a second. Why have you done this to me, laptop? I didn't mean to rip all that out. It's all because my face tracker's dying. And that's exclusively what I need to make this thing track. Hello? There I am. Coming together. Okay. I think the point of the stream anyway was to sort of chill out. To test out a 2D thing. We were originally going to react to like Overwatch cinematics and TF2 cinematics. I was like going to take some inspirations for potentially building some animations for like our lore characters and stuff we were going to build. But to be honest, I've just been enjoying the chats. I don't think I want to do a reaction thing until we'll do like a dedicated thing later.
I was watching an AGDQ run, awesome games done quick, and they said that American released first and then European later. Like the final bosses in American is 9,000 horsepower. In European, it's only 5,500.
That is a lot of horsepower. That's crazy. But I think we will routinely do more simple 2D streams like this. They might not even necessarily always be just chatting. They might be we'll actually get back into the indie games. We'll play some like backup ideas. We'll do some reactions. And we'll just play around with prompts in a way that means if something falls apart, we can always jump to this. Or just add it as an extension on the end of things. But I think I'm going to put a pin in it there. And we'll come back to it with a whole new revived energy. Because, hey, we've successfully streamed all the way through for once.
The multiplayer Mario and Luigi has been done already.
And I'll do it again as well. Less comparisons.
Check out Nifty
just do it
Killer.
good. But I will look them up. Nifty Killer? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. But yes, I'm going to put a pin in it there for now. We'll next be streaming in a couple of days. I would love it to be a save state game. I would love it to be VR. I'm going to tinker around in the background for the rest of the evening to make that headset work. Because once we're going, we'll be in the Halloween season. And oh, we got so many ideas and plans. It'll really come together nicely. So I hope you do enjoy that coming soon. And in the meantime, I hope you've enjoyed just a nice little casual hangout with us today. But
maybe make a schedule for next week.
yes, the reason I didn't is because I kept having to switch out the damn prompts. I need to make sure VR's definitely working before I can put a VR thing in. We're definitely streaming Tuesday,
fun.
Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. The days will be the same. It'll be 6 p.m. UK time as a routine now. It's what we're playing. Might switch out. Maybe we're just going to be more loosey-goosey. We'll see. Either way, yes. Never forget. Every
Thanks
second
for
is of
with us.
infinite value.
We discussed a lot of stuff.
Exactly, yes. So thank you so much for spending your seconds with me tonight. And I'll catch you in a couple of days.
Yo, Pseudo W background.
Hell yeah, I love my
And
backgrounds.
see ya on Tuesday.
Tuesday
I'll
it
make
is.
sure it'll be there. I gotta keep up my streak.
Absolutely, good idea. Pretend I'm waving my hands, because I can't right now. See you later, everybody.